Have you ever driven with the emergency brake on? Wondering why you're not getting forward or moving the way you want to? You can feel that inner stall. Hi, I'm Debra Kasowski, 3-time best-selling author, speaker, and executive coach. Today, I want to talk to you about releasing that emergency brake. And in a metaphoric way, right? We all have times in our lives where we have that emergency brake on. And it's holding us back from going after what we truly want. So think about an area in your life that you're wondering why you're not getting the traction, the momentum, and the movement toward your end goal. So when you're thinking about that, I want you to think, what are the thoughts and beliefs that come up for you around that topic? Is it the fact that you think that you don't have enough skill? Is it that you don't have enough knowledge? That you're telling yourself, I'm not smart enough, I'm not enough to be in that place? That is a brake that's holding you back. Another brake is your state of mind, and it can be stubbornness. Stubbornness can prevent us from doing lots of things because we're adamant that this is the way things are and I'm not willing to budge. I'm not willing to take these chances, not willing to take a risk on myself or another person. So that stubbornness and not being open can prevent us from really getting that traction momentum, because we know that that momentum and traction that you're looking for, guess what it comes from? It comes from taking action. And when you get actionable, things happen. You create a momentum, you create an energy that drives you toward where you're going. See, when you're stubborn, you're stuck in your own way. How many of you have heard, get out of your own way? Because often what happens is we get stuck on a thought or belief of what's possible, what opportunities exist. Listen to the media. You are often hearing negative things, and then you hear people saying, well, there's no opportunities, there's no jobs, people aren't spending money, we're in a recession. All of these things that you're turning you, and you're wondering, what is the truth? That must be the truth. No. There has been studies showing that the media will tell you what you are often looking for. There was a magazine, I can't remember if it was Time magazine or another magazine, that they did stats, and you'll learn that 63% it has negative content because that's what people buy. So they're giving you what you're asking for. So if we want to start changing the world, we need to start with ourselves and those beliefs and those thoughts, and challenging, is it really true for everyone? There might be industries that are impacted, but you'll find that wherever there's money, there's people making money, there's people spending money, and they're spending on what they want. So it's up to you, if you're in a sales position or running a business, to position yourself to provide something that other people want, and then they will spend money. So you really have to start thinking about, what are you believing? Do you believe everything that you hear? Do you believe everything you think without challenging it and asking questions? When it comes to that stubbornness, have you got caught in your own ways, that there's certain ways things should be done? And I often see this in groups that have been formed for a long time. People have gone through different experiences together, and you'll hear, we've tried that. It doesn't work. Let me tell you why. That is one of my greatest pet peeves. Because something was tried before, and I don't even like the word try, because you did it, or you don't do it. There's no try, as in Yoda. So one of the things that I want to emphasize for you, when someone says that to you, I'd like to say, do you have the same people in the group? Are we in the same time frame? What did you learn from before that you don't think will work this time? Because often what happens is new people, new ideas, different timing, different positioning, maybe a different amount of funding, things can change. And unless you're open to the possibilities and the opportunities, you're not going to be able to create the changes in the world that you want to, or just in your own world. You know, people think one person can't change the world. Oh yes, they can. They can with their attitude, the way they contribute, create possibilities, reach out to other people, engage people in what they're doing. The world can change. Your world alone can change. And that creates a ripple effect to everywhere around you. So when you're thinking about that break, holding you back, because there's nothing like, you know, working harder, right? You're pressing on the gas, you're working harder, and wondering why you're not moving forward. Working harder is not going to be what's going to give you that traction either. Working harder is just exhausting yourself and putting a stress on the environment around you. So one of the best things is to work smarter. Look down. Look around you. What is helping you keep that break on? Maybe you have clutter in your environment. Maybe you haven't looked at your finance in a while. Maybe there's decisions that you need to make and you are procrastinating. Start making decisions. Get decisive. And if you're not sure about your decision yet, get more information. Do what you need to do to really get the knowledge that you need to make that decision. No more procrastinating, because that is a form of resistance. It's holding you back. You're resisting something. Ask yourself why. What is it that is holding you back from enjoying exactly what you're set out to do? Put the brake down and let her go. Take those actions. Be open to possibility. Decrease your risk by learning as much as you can about a situation so you can weigh the pros and cons and make effective decisions so that you can release the brake, create the traction, the momentum to get you to where you want to go. Getting out of your own way starts with you. Starts with challenging your beliefs, challenging assumptions, and really thinking, is this true? Questioning, using those critical thinking skills to really weigh out the pros, the cons, and doing what's best for you. Don't forget to check into your gut. Your gut has been proven to have that, you have that intuitive ability to know, that knowing. And now it's time to go into the doing. You know the gaps? Go after it, release the brake, and move forward and achieve those goals that you've set for yourself. And thank you so much for joining me here today. And go out, release the brakes, and share this video so others can release their brakes as well.